The next topic we are discussing is Python built-in data types. So which are the different built-in data types that we can use in Python. So the first category is number types. Okay, under the number types we have three options, three categories: int, float and complex. So int is nothing but a whole number without any decimal part, and float is something which has a decimal part. That means after point you'll have a number, and complex is where you'll have a real part as well as the imaginary part. So what we'll do is we'll take a variable a and give the value 10. Okay, and take another variable b, we'll give a float value. That means it will have the decimal part, decimal part here, and then c is equals to 1 plus 2j. So this complex number, what will happen is this is the real part and this is the imaginary part. Now what we'll do is we'll print the values of all the three variables: print of a, print of b, print of c. The next we will use one more function known as type. Okay, this function will help us to find the data types of those variables. So print type is there, it is as a function. Then inside that function we'll make use of the variable name. Okay, so if you use this type function, whatever data is written or whatever it is written inside this function, it will tell what type of data it is, whether it is int, float, char, complex or anything. Okay, so print type of a, next print type of b, and print type of c. Okay, so we have used here three variables a, b, c, and we have given a int number, float number and a complex number. We have printed all the three values a, b, c, and we'll come to know what type of data types they are. This should give int, this should give float, and this should give complex. So what we'll do, we'll save the program by using Ctrl S. Okay, here already 1 2 3 programs are there. I'll save it as 4, save. Okay, and for running I'll use F5. Okay, so you can see here 4.py is running. The first value is, first we are printing all these three values. So the first value is, just take this a bit above. Okay, so the first value is 10, that is we have printed the value of a. Second is 2.5, we have printed the value of b, and third is complex number, we have printed the value of c. So after that it will tell us of which class it is or of which data type it is. A is type of a is int, type of b is float, type of c is complex. Okay, so Python will be supporting three data types under number, and they are int, float and complex. This type function which is there, it will help us to find the type of that variable. So you have to give the variable names, it will find out which data type it is. Okay, so coming to the next data type is text type, and the text type is nothing but making use of str, that is string variables. So what we'll do here is we'll take a variable a is equals to double quotes hello. Okay, so this is a string value, and obviously a will become a string data type. So what we'll do is we'll print the value of a, and we'll print the type of a. Okay, so we'll find out what type of value is a. So Ctrl S, we'll save a name 5, enter, and this F5. Okay, so what program we are running? We are running 5.py, and it is of which class? It is of class str. So Python also supports string data types, and here we are making use of a string value, and we are storing that string value in a variable where we printed the value of a as well as the type of a. Okay, the next data types is sequence types. That means it is the one which will help us to print data in terms of sequence. Okay, so which are those data types? List, tuple and range. Okay, so these three data types are there, and these three data types comes under the category sequence types. Okay, so we can give a list of values. Okay, and we'll see what is the difference between list and tuple, and we also can give range of values. Okay, so what we'll do next is we'll take some variable a is equals to, and we will take brackets, and here we'll give some list of values. We'll make use of brackets here, list of values. I'll give some fruit names here, apple, then we have mango, and then we have cherry or something else. Okay, cherry. Then close the bracket, no putting semicolon or anything. Okay, and then we'll print the value of a, and then print the type of a, So once this is done, we'll take some more variable, and there also will give some values. Take one more variable b is equals to, take parenthesis. Okay, open parenthesis. In this also we'll take the same values, apple, we have mango, and then we have cherry. Okay, close the parenthesis. Then we'll write print of b, then print type of b. Okay, so here also we have given list of values, and here also we have given list of values. Only difference is we are making here use of brackets, and here we are making use of parenthesis. Okay, so take one more variable c, and here don't give any values, just will give some range of 3. Okay, range of 3. Then print c. The next print type of c. So sequence types is list, tuple and range. This is an example for list. That means the list of values we are putting in brackets and separating them by commas. So this type of data type is known as a list. Here also you are giving list of values, that means within parenthesis, open and closing parenthesis, values are put in double quotes and they are separated by comma. This is an example for tuple. Okay, so when you are giving a list of values in parenthesis, that list of values data types is considered under tuple. Then here we are just taking some range, range 3 you have taken, and you are printing the value of c, that variable, and print type of c. So these three data types we have seen. So let us see what will be the output. Control S for save. Okay, here we'll write it as 5. Save. 5 already exists. No, I'll give it as 6. Yes, it already exists, so I'll give it as 6. Save, and then we will run it. Okay, so 6.py program is running. So apple, mango, cherry in brackets is an example, or is a example for list. In the same values in parenthesis is an example for tuple. And here range means from 0 to 3 it is printing, range from 0 to 3, and it is of type range. Okay, so we'll be seeing where all they make use of these data types. So this data types is coming under the category sequence types, and they are of type list, tuple and range. Okay, so let us see which is the next data type we have to study. Is the next category is mapping type. Okay, next category is mapping type, and the type under that is dict. Dict stands for dictionary. Okay, it stands for dictionary, and it is used for mapping type. So what we'll do is we'll take here an example. A is equals to, make use of flower brackets. Okay, flower brackets, and name. Okay, name. For this name I'll map a value. I'll write my name Priya. I'll map a value. Okay, then next what I'll do, I'll take one more name, variable I'll take it as ID. Okay, for this I'll map some number 0 5. As it is an integer, I have not put any double quotes. Okay, and then I'll close this flower bracket. So what is happening here is name colon value comma name colon value. So here Priya is mapped to the name and 05 is mapped to ID. So this type of data which you are put in flower brackets, this type of data is known as dictionary type. Okay, dict type or dictionary type. Okay, so let us print this value, print of A. Okay, and print type of A. Okay, so hope you all have understood this is dictionary type of data, and here you have to take some value names and some value, name and value. Name and value should be separated by comma, separated by colon, and every set should be separated by comma. And dictionary, this type of dictionary should be put in flower brackets. Okay, so we'll save this as 7, save, and then you can run. There is some error here. What is the error? Trace most name Priya ID 05 what I have put, it is not taking 05. Okay, 0 it is taking. Let's see, save, run. Okay, so it was not taking 0, it was taking 5 here. Okay, mostly it will not take the value 0 here. So here name Priya ID is been taken as 5. Okay, so syntax error, invalid token it is showing here. If you have taken 0, it is taking invalid token. So probably ID, they are avoiding the value 0 there. Okay, so here when you start any number with 0, it is considered as octal. So probably they do not support octal, they only support integer float. Okay, so we have avoided 5 there, 0 there. Okay, so the next data type we will check is, okay, next data type is set type. Set type is there, and under that category the type is set. So what it does is A is equals to, okay, here we'll make use of flower brackets. Okay, flower brackets we had used it in dictionary also, and flower brackets, just flower brackets and the values if you all are using means it is considered as a set. Mango. Okay, so let there be only 2 values, they are enclosed within flower brackets. Okay, then we'll print the value of A, then print type of A. Okay, so this these values I have put them in flower brackets and they are separated by comma. Okay, then we will save this, and we will save this as 8.py, save, and then we will run. Okay, so here the value has been printed, that is mango and apple, and here the data type is set, that means it is of class set. Now don't get confused, whenever you are making use of dictionary, there also you are making use of flower brackets, but the pairing is different. Okay, name and value you all have to give, but here in the set data type you all are just giving a list of values separated by comma and they are in flower brackets. So this will be considered as set and this will be considered as a dictionary. Okay, so the next data type is boolean type. Boolean type, bool, that means using the values true and false. Okay, true and false. So what we'll write here, A is equals to true. So that boolean color looks different, it has come in dark brown. A is equals to true, print the value of A variable. Okay, and print the type of A. Okay, so bool data types are nothing but they'll be having 2 values, true and false. Okay, so don't put any double quotes here. If you put double quotes for the value, then it will be considered as a string. Okay, so control S, we'll give it as 9. okay, and then F5. Yes, it has printed the value of A, that is true, and the class is a bool. Okay, so another value B is equals to false. Okay, print the value of B, okay, and print the type of B, not small b. Okay, so this also is false, also is coming under bool, and true also comes under bool. So control S, F5. So what will be this? True also is of class bool, false also is of class bool. So what will happen if you put double quotes? Double quotes means that value becomes a normal string. Okay, it will be of type str. Then save, build and run. So class is of str, and here false is of type class bool. Okay, so the last category we'll be studying is binary types. Okay, studying binary types. Under binary types we have three categories. These three categories are bytes, byte array and memory view. Okay, so let us see how these work with an example. Once we see the example, it will be clear what it does. So A is equal to, I'll take a variable A and I'll write here B. Okay, here B stands for bytes. That is the first data type under binary types. It stands for bytes, and I'll write here the string hello. Okay, so do not include it within the double quotes. I have written it separately, B. Okay, so B stands for what here? Bytes, and I have taken a normal string hello, which I have enclosed it in double quotes. Then print the value of A, print the type of A. Okay, so this is an example for bytes, and second one which is there, byte array. Okay, so let us see what this does. Byte array, B is equals to, you write the data type byte array directly, byte array 5, some value. Okay, some value you give here, second one. Okay, byte array some value 5 you give, print the value of B and print the type of B. Okay, so this is an example for byte array. Now we'll see the example for memory view. Memory view will do, take one variable C, C is equals to, write down the data type name memory view. Okay, then write here bytes of 5. Okay, bytes of 5, make use of one more function known as bytes of 5. Then here print of C. Okay, print type of C. Okay, so we have used here three categories of binary types. The first one is bytes. How to make use of bytes data type is make use of the character B, then it will allow us to find the bytes of this particular value. Okay, then we'll make use of byte array. Okay, and third one is memory view. Let's see how it gives the output. Save the file, control S, limit as 10. Okay, enter, then F5. Okay, so what is happening here is B hello, which is there, it has print the value of B hello, and the class here is just bytes. Okay, so it will just print the value B. So it is saying that whenever you put a string with the name of B, then that will be considered as bytes, and it is printing here the class type is what here, bytes. We'll be later on seeing where it is made use of. Okay, then next one which is there, print B. Print B, what it has print the value of here is print B byte array 5. So it has given us array of 5 bits. Okay, array of 5 bits here, 0 0 and all is there here, array is there here. So 5 array bytes has been given here, then it is printing byte types of and the type here is byte array. Okay, so the next one which is there, memory bytes of 5. So memory bytes of 5 which is here, It is giving bytes 5 here, that is in terms of 2 characters here. Bytes, that will be 5 into 2, 10 characters should be there. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So bytes of 5, memory view, that it is printed in terms of 2 values, 5 into 2. So memory at 10 values is being given here, and class is memory view. We'll just see where these binary types, data types are being used further in the topics of Python. The first thing is only to see that this string which is there, it is being given B, that means it's considered as bytes. Then here what is there, byte array, it is given a list of 5 bytes here, 5 bytes, and print of B, type of B is here, type is byte array. And the last one is their memory view, it will give the memory view of 5 bytes. Okay, 5 bytes is nothing but bits, in terms of bits, 5 into 2, 10 values it has shown, and the class is memory view. So these are the different types of categories of data types. The first one was number types, int, float and complex. Second one was of string type, str. Third one was of list, tuple and range. Fourth data type was dictionary, dict. And this fifth one was making use of set, and this was making use of data type bool. And the last data type category was making use of binary types, bytes, byte array, memory view. So out of these data types, we might not be using all of them. Okay, we might make use of, in depending on the task or on the program that we are doing, but these are the categories of data types in Python.